The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Walpole, Massachusetts, weighing in at 225 pounds, Double D Darley!
Well, here comes the superstar, Darley, who we've seen in action here at the Reality Wrestling before. Guy's got a lot of, he checks a lot of boxes. Very athletic. Well, and he also, you know, those two D's on the back of his attire there might stand for doubly delusional, because right now he is overly confident against this man. Zilla Fatu in action before. You are in for a treat. If you could be here at a sold-out Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena, you could feel the energy and the vibe from the main one, a member of the Fatu family, the son of the late great Umaga. I mean, it is a vibe in here tonight, Kirby.
It is an incredible ovation that we are seeing here from everybody in the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena as you see the ones race to the sky to acknowledge the main one.
Zilla Fatu is sheer force. He is sheer power. A H-Town native with the Isle of Samoa running through his veins.
Now you talk about the delusion of Darley Desamot. I really got to ask, what do you think he has to do to overcome the challenge that is Zilla?
Believe in a higher power. I mean, pray to it.
I mean, it hasn't really seemed to help people before, like Tommy Bolton or amongst others.
Amongst others, but Zilla's a force, man. I mean, this is raw talent. This is something that you can't teach. And you know what? What we're hearing from the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena also adds to the aura of this competitor and helps with the mind games at times. This would throw anybody off their game, Darley or any other competitor, if you see this crowd be so behind one man.
Be so behind them in just his rookie year, Brad. A year ago is when Zilla made his in-ring debut at Summer of Champions 9. Now we're just a week away from Summer of Champions 10. You've got to imagine that he's looking towards that to maybe go into his sophomore year still undefeated.
Yeah, he wants to continue that undefeated streak, of course, making that debut at Summer Champions 9 in front of a record-breaking crowd of nearly 1,100 at the Humble Civic Center. Defeating Johnny Lyons, one half of the Nature Boys, in his debut decisively, might I add. And since then, Zilla Fatu has only become that much better. You know, his undefeated streak is definitely strongly intact. But what is impressive about Zilla is every time we see him, he gets better and better and better. And more confident.
And he just makes it look easy, Brad. That's the scary part. This guy's a natural.
Going for the cover, 1, 2. Darley kicks out. The fight in Darley Desamot. But he is feeling him. He's feeling it right now from Zilla Fatu.
Well, we haven't seen Darley Desamot for months. We know that the last time he was actually here.
We're not going to see him for months again. I'll be honest with you.
Possibly. Right now, Zilla Fatu's making sure of that. And last time we did see Darley, he did pick up a victory over Josiah John. But now, look at this. Zilla. Oh!
He's trying to go for that spike there in the corner.
I think a thumb to the eyes there was what helped Darley, as now he looks he may have found his opening.
Well, Darley, able to find an opening, as you said, catch Zilla off guard, cover here. 1, oh, not even a 2 count. And Darley gets thrown halfway across the ring.
I think that delusion is starting to turn into disbelief.
Double disbelief.
Everything's gonna be double with Darley.
Right, including the time he's on the shelf.
Well, he was on the shelf for 8. Hopefully we don't make it 16.
Oh.
As that elbow connects from Darley, look at this. Zilla could be in danger here, perhaps.
And I like the confidence right now from Darley Desamot. He's feeling it right now, but this is a huge error in his playbook. Taking time to let Zilla recover is not something you want to do. He should have stayed all over him, not allowed him to get up.
Here he goes. Zilla. Oh! I was gonna say about to start getting back up here, but
Look
Darley.
at that. Look at Darley. Darley's putting on a show. You know, I might take it back. Darley looks like he could do something right now. He could shock the world. He could shock the world and hand the first defeat to Zilla Fatu.
He very well could be the Holly Holm to Zilla Fatu's Ronda Rousey. Are we in Australia right now?
We're not in Australia, but it's starting to feel that way. Zilla is in a bad way. Darley's got that locked in. Really slowing down Zilla Fatu. He's not able to, oh, wait a minute. Feeding off this crowd, perhaps. Oh, look at that.
Just like that, continues to take him down, adds more to the pressure.
This is actually a smart strategy from Darley Desamot. Weigh him down, slow him down, not allow that air to get to his brain, not allow that air to help the blood flow to the rest of his body, cutting it off, the circulation. Zilla Fatu, though, seeing some daylight. Those big back elbows to the solar plexus of Darley Desamot, not enough to slow him down for a long term, but right now the power on display from the main one. And you see the look in Darley's eyes. He knows.
Oh my God!
Ouch!
I was gonna say I'm scared for Darley right now, Brad. And it looks like my suspicion was right.
I'm scared for him too. And a Samoan spike. A super Samoan spike. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Kirby, dominance personified is what we just witnessed.
1 year undefeated in his rookie year, and the only time that he fell short was in the last stand, where he was the last man eliminated. You gotta imagine that this man is going into Summer of Champions looking for one hell of a sophomore year.
Singles competition,
wait a second.
undefeated. Hold on.
We hear the alarms going off. And we know what that means, Brad.
Oh, wait a minute. That's Jay Alexander. Jay Alexander making his march into the ring. What is he doing out? He's got a mic in his hand.
You know, Zilla, for all these people that you've supposedly beaten here at the Reality of Wrestling, not one of them is worth a damn. But let me tell you something, son. You will face someone worth a damn, because at Summer of Champions, it's you and I.
Oh, wow. A challenge laid out for Jay Alexander versus Zilla Fatu at the Summer of Champions.
I hope we're able to reinforce the ring for that event, Brad, because these two have the capacity to not only break that ring, but blow the damn roof off the place.